Hello, you beautiful universe and YouTube world. Nice to see you all. It's Josh here, and I am making this video because it has come to my attention that my previous video had no volume to it. So thank you very much, Diego. I greatly appreciate that comment, and for everyone else that watched that video and had no comment and didn't tell me, well, thank you for attempting to watch the video, and I'm sorry. We've got to improve and learn as we go, I guess. So I started a marketing agency in 2022, which is currently this year, but you might be watching this at a later date. So it's something that might be of value to know that, okay, I started my agency in 2022. So what have I learned so far and what has my experience been? That's what I kind of want to share with you in this video. I'm just doing it live and we'll just see what happens. If you are watching this live, feel free to write any questions and that way I can answer them live. So I started my agency. Before that, I was doing offline business. And so I was hitting limits in my ability to scale, in the resources required to do so in offline marketing and in my offline business. So I kind of understood, the direction that I needed to go, but I was unable to kind of really do that. And if I was to do that, it would require a hell of a lot of effort and, a really tough slog. And even then, so it was pretty much too risky. So I then started to really go on and started to look at scaling business and how does one actually grow a business and how does one actually get to, $1 million and beyond, and started to really study others' success, study marketing strategies, study marketing tactics, all the different kind of things required to run successful marketing campaigns. I started to kind of or what shows for the ads and that kind of stuff. As in, I'm really interested in seeing kind of the adverts and seeing how how marketers are getting my attention, and how people are using really marketing to persuade really successfully. I really feel that marketing and being a marketer is a real privilege to be able to learn that skill and to be able to influence people in the way that marketers can do. So this is exciting for me. And so my idea was I started an agency. I want to help businesses that are sustainable, that love humanity, that love the environment, and I want to help them to absolutely thrive. I see them as the future of business, these ethical brands. And so I want to do everything in my power to make that a reality and make that a reality sooner rather than later. So that's my passion that I have coming at this. I want to be able to help as many businesses that I can thrive in a way that is sustainable and that is ethical, that actually cares for humanity and the environment. And so from that starting position, go out and start an agency. Right. So I have 10 years previous experience in business in the offline world, and now starting to go online with no reputation, no nothing in this space is incredibly challenging, and rightly so. If it was very easy, then everyone would be doing it and everyone would be getting amazing success, and it would flock off heaps of more people to come into it, and it wouldn't get so easy anymore and all the rest of it, which is kind of maybe what is happening. The digital marketing space, there is a lot of people going into this space, and why not, right? Businesses are moving into it with COVID happening, digital shopping, and digital communities and all this kind of stuff really got an injection of interest and deployment. I remember back in some of the first jobs that I had after leaving university, in hotels, and these were corporate hotels. And I was like, why on earth are these people spending so much money flying all around, going into hotels, doing these events in all these hotels and all this kind of stuff? This is absolutely really expensive way to be doing this stuff, especially when there's all this conferencing technology and video technology and all this kind of stuff. And to give you a bit of a date range, maybe that's like 2012 or so, so 10 years ago. No, a bit more than 10 years ago. Yeah, so that was back then that I could see, like, well, why not are these businesses like the cost advantage? But it's habits and giving people what they want, and the timing of it also. Although those technologies were there, they were slow and probably more expensive and not accessible to a lot of these people that just didn't have the know-how to implement it. Anyway, so I don't know why I was really going all off down there, except for to say that kind of timing is important, and understanding who it is that you're wanting to serve, and how it is that you are going to be able to serve them in a way that brings attention to your brand, to your business, to what it is that you're doing. And so we call this our unique selling position, and it's absolutely fundamental to have your unique selling position and to have a strong understanding of a niche. So that has been basically what I have been doing for these past few months, is market research, nutting down on a niche, getting in, finding out as much as I can about them, finding out about what it is that they actually want, and trying to get a service and an offering that is really compelling and really a no-brainer for this select group of people. And that's what I've been working at. And I've been working at that by actually doing outreach and contacting and connecting with people. And I'm not contacting and connecting them and going, hey, like, let me run your ads and anything like that. However, I have to admit that I have done that probably too soon in a lot of the conversations. It really is for me about building a relationship. I'm not in this for a short-term kind of quick thing. I think that's kind of really silly to think that would be a reality. If it happens, amazing. If it doesn't happen, then all the better. I'm going to learn and grow a lot through the experience and through that kind of challenge of it. So then with the reach out, I needed to start to understand, what does a good day look like? What is effective reach out strategy and all the rest of it, to start to have these conversations with these business owners, with these decision makers. How do I get into their mind and get them to almost want to kind of engage with me and try and make my offer almost like my marketing. Like I don't really have to worry about amazing sales pitch or amazing sales copy if I have an amazing offer. So I've been really trying to understand my market and get a compelling offer. I am trying to reach out at least to 100 businesses a day, and I am doing that at least 3 days a week, which isn't necessarily ideal. I should be doing it more, and so more would make it faster for me. But I am living an amazing urban homesteader lifestyle, so I ain't giving up my time freedom and my ability to play and just enjoy life and do the things that I want to do, because I'm already living this amazing life. So for me, this has to fit in to keep my life in this amazing balance that I have. So that's just putting it out there. It might take me a little bit longer to grow, because I'm doing it 3 days a week, and then I'm putting in extra wherever I feel like I want to. But 100 for those, and yeah, I'm keeping to these KPIs. I am getting appointments. I'm getting appointments more now. And this has been like 3-4 months in, but like, it's been consistent and reaching out. For these 3-4 months, I haven't been consistent with that outreach level because I've still been kind of self-doubting fulfillment and understanding my own process or how things are going to unravel. It's kind of like that unknown kind of fear. So it's not kind of like this fear, it's just like this kind of nervousness of what to expect. So I hope like I'm almost like shooting myself in the foot if you start to think like that. It becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. So I'm reaching out in a way that I feel comfortable with, that is authentic to me. And I'm also constantly learning and practicing the skill, regardless of whether or not I have clients or not. I am constantly focusing on my own professional development as well, which I think is important. And I'm maintaining a healthy, balanced life. So starting the digital agency, three fundamental things that I would recommend if you want to start a digital marketing agency is learn a niche, hone in, be specific, validate an offer to a niche that is actually desirable to that niche, and then set some key performance indicators for some outreach so that you know what a successful day looks like. And I guess there's a few really good things that is coming out of this, but I'll just drop this one. You can control your input. So I can control how many people or how many business owners or how many decision makers I am committed to contact on a daily basis. I can control that. I can control how I approach that connection, how I communicate with that connection, the words that I use. If I want to send an image, a video, whatever it is, I can control the inputs into my business system. What I can't control is then other people's response or the output from that input. But what I can do is I can tip the favors in my odds by doing tasks that over time have been shown to get certain results. So that's the importance of getting the KPIs. And so that you know what a successful day looks like, even when you don't have any clients or even when you're not making money or anything like that. It gets you down and motivated and into work because you know what you got to do, you know what you got to hit. It's not like getting there airy-fairy and spending an hour and a half on Facebook scrolling around or anything like that. You know what you got to hit, you know what you got to do, and you go and do it. Niching down is because you don't have so many competitors and you're just starting out. You need to find a place where you can really become an expert. And so by niching down, you are able to learn the little subtleties of certain market segments that other people have not taken the time to understand and relate to, which means that when you speak, you're going to be able to speak kind of to this specific market segment's language, their thoughts, what's going on. You'll be able to speak directly to their hearts, which is going to make their ears pop up and give you that attention so that when they hear your offer of how you're going to be able to help them do something that they're really struggling with, that is a pain for them, that they a desire that they really want to escape from, boom, you're going to be able to take action on that. So anyway, that's been my journey so far. I have no clients. I've been doing this 3-4 months, 3 days a week. So enjoy. Let me know what's going on, and let me know if you want to hear more about my agency and what I am doing. And if you want to join our niche agency owners collaboration group where we can help each other grow and collaborate with each other, then there's a link in the description of this video. Enjoy!